What are the odds of us getting another Batman statue? Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube. Thank you so much for taking time to join me today, and if it's your first time viewing, please consider hitting that red subscribe button, because today we are going to be talking about a brand new Batman. We saw this one previewed at Sideshow Con, and this is the Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Now, if you're familiar with that DC Comics story, it is, kind of that steampunk era where Jack the Ripper is terrorizing Gotham, and of course, our superhero Batman is going to try to save the day. Very, very exciting stuff. Now, there's been a lot of great statue representations from other companies over the years, but I believe this is the very first time we've ever had a quarter scale. Now, of course, this is Sideshow Collectibles, their representation of the character, their visualization, their idea of the character. And again, this is 1/4 scale, quarter scale. And so we're going to talk today about whether it is a hit or a miss. Let's check it out right now. All right, guys, so let's dive right in. And this is the promotional video from Sideshow Collectibles. Want to give them a shout out. Really cool to see this guy up close and personal. Of course, this is sculpted by the incredible Romel Chopra. We are big fans of his on the channel. Of course, also Richard Lewong on this. A lot of great people, Esther and everybody else working on this piece at Sideshow. I want to tip my hat to them. They just continue to do phenomenal work, in my opinion, and especially they continue to keep the price pretty decent. And so I definitely applaud them, because prices continue to go up just about everywhere. But this is a really cool piece. Again, it's from Gotham by Gaslight, and I think there's a lot of really great things about it. I love the grapple hook. I love the movement of the piece. I love that it's posable. Obviously, there's lots of great detail throughout the piece, and especially the head sculpt. I'm really blown away by how good that head sculpt looks. I love how kind of evil and dark it looks, menacing. Very, very cool. So anyway, again, we're taking a look at it. The whole statue is him on the rooftop, possibly a church. Very, very cool. Again, this is meant to be kind of that steampunk era, early 1900s. And it's $700 USD. Like I mentioned, they're keeping the price pretty consistent over the last year or so. It's creeping up just maybe a little bit, but $700 for a big Batman statue, I don't think that's too bad. A little over 20 inches tall, so he's not going to be too bad height-wise, which is a good and bad thing in my opinion. I do really wish that the statue had some height to it. Because you just want him towering over everything, and I feel like it looks a little short, a little squatty. But the actual statue itself I love. And again, I love the movement of that grapple. Obviously, the cape is going to be, a contentious, point for a lot of collectors, because some people hate fabric capes. It's really more of a cloak, really, is what it is. It's not necessarily just a cape. So, that might make some people a little bit happier. I don't know. But you can definitely pose the cape. You can definitely, give it even more movement. Again, he's got that great grapple where he's holding onto the rope. That's going to be mixed media. And again, it's posable, so that's really nice as well. And again, my biggest nitpick on this piece is simply, I wish it was a little higher, had a little bit, if you added another couple inches onto that base, I think it would have been a lot cooler, because I do feel like you are limited to how you can display him. And but there's lots of really great things about the base. Obviously, you have that great smoke effect. You have the shattered glass effect, which Sideshow has done before, and that looks really great in my opinion. I really like what they've done with the base. Again, I just wish it was a little bit taller. Looks a little dollhouse-like. I know that's been in comparison to some of the other Batman statues like Tech 1000 from Prime 1 Studio, but I still think it looks great. Obviously, you got that billowing smoke effect, which is, kind of instrumental for the Gotham by Gaslight. You have all those chimney stacks with the smoke billowing up out of the street and out of the buildings. So I just think it's very, very cool. Again, Romel Chopra, phenomenal sculpt here. And Richard Lewong, as always, great art direction. Just really, really great piece, in my opinion. I just don't know necessarily if it 100% captures the look of the book. It's definitely Sideshow's own take, but it's still a very cool take. It is pretty similar to their recent premium format, not the Daniel Bell one, but the one prior. It's basically just like a mirror image of that one. So, if you have that one, you might not need this one. But I would still like them to do a modern take of Batman.
But I still think this was really fun. I really dig it. I just don't know if I need it, quite frankly. Again, I think the cape looks good. I like the layer effect that they've done here. Again, it's more of kind of like a trench coat type of thing, like a duster or something. But I really like this one. I think Sideshow did a really nice job. Again, I just would have maybe liked to have seen something just a little taller and maybe a little bit more modern. But I love this story. I think it's really fun, and I'm glad that Sideshow is doing something different. It's definitely a different take on Batman than what they've done in the past. And so I applaud them very, very much because I think it's a very, very cool statue from Sideshow Collectibles. Really, really good stuff here.
All in all, I really like this statue a lot, but for me, as of the recording of this, it is a maybe. I think it's really, really cool, but I don't know if I need it. I don't know, money is tight, space is tight for most of us, and so it is one of those things where I really like the piece, and I think it is phenomenal. It doesn't necessarily capture the look and feel of Gotham by Gaslight compared to some of the other companies that have done the statue, just almost, panel by panel. And so I think it's a really great statue. It's very, very similar to what Sideshow released a few years ago, almost the exact same pose. And for me, the limiting factor is just simply the height of the base. It's going to be a really cool statue, but I feel like I would have liked something a little bit taller. I wish the building was a little bit taller to give him a little bit of height. I feel like this is one of those pieces that has to be up on a top shelf to look right. You definitely wouldn't want it on a bottom shelf. Maybe as long as it's waist high and a little bit higher, I think you'd probably be okay. But again, pound for pound, I wish it had a little bit taller base, okay? I think price point is fair. Again, that $700 price point seems like what everything is going for these days in terms of premium formats, so I'm cool with that. But again, from top to bottom, I think it's a great piece. I just don't know if it's for me right now. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think about it? Is it something that you're definitely going to get if you already got it? If you're interested, the link is down below in the description. That does help support the channel. So thank you guys every time you use those links. Thank you very much. And again, just let me know your thoughts on this one. I think they did a great job. Sculpted really nice. Building looks great. Again, I just wish it was a little taller. But anyway, great sculpt. I love the portrait especially. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and consider joining the Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. The join button's right down below. Help support us as well. So again, thank you guys so very much for your continued support. I love each and every one of you. Continue to be good to one another. And as I always say, remember that you matter, and continue being positive, being helpful to your community and yourself, and this world will be a better place. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon, right here, right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.